So, Victor Oladipo got injured. What should Pacers do? It's Simon, and we're gonna look into the Pacers situation without Victor Oladipo. Before we start the video, I'm gonna show you Victor Oladipo is not injured on the game, but he ruptured his quad tendon in his right knee, so he's gonna be out for the season. And this is a terrible injury because the quad tendon is the tendon that connects muscle to the knee to the bone of the knee, and it's very strong tendon, so it shouldn't supposed to rupture. And in some cases, it ends guys' career, like Charles Barkley. That's what ended his career when he ruptured his tendon. So it's at least season-ending injury to him. And let's be real. Oladipo is an all-star level player. Like, he averaging 18.8, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. His shooting numbers are a little bit down, but kind of the same. So what that means for the Pacers? I mean, Pacers right now are number 3 seed in the East, 32-16. And India, to be fair to the Pacers, they play a lot of games without Oladipo this season and won most of them. So I can see in Pacers drop into the 5th seed behind Philadelphia and Boston, but I think they can definitely stay with Brooklyn, like fight for the 5th, 6th seed. So I don't think they're gonna get out of the playoffs. But what does it mean for the future of the Pacers? We have Sabonis, who's on 1 year, $2 million contract. He's gonna get paid in the summer. Like, we're not talking about supermax, but some teams are definitely gonna give him money. So Miles Turner, he's just kinda who he is now. We're not. I don't think we're gonna see that offensive jump we are hoping for. To be fair to him, he's averaging almost 3 blocks a game. But like 12 points, 13 points, 7 rebounds. That's just kind of who Miles Turner is. I don't think we're gonna see him evolve as much. Bojan on the last deal of his contract, 10 million. I think the teams could definitely offer him 15 to 18 million. Collison, I think they should get rid of him. The Pacers need a better point guard if they're gonna in the future. Thaddeus Young, he's a good player. They maybe can resign him for a little bit less, but I don't know. Tyreek Evans, he just hasn't worked out. The guy cannot finish under the basket whatsoever. It's really weird. Let's see his stats. Yeah, like going from 19 points to 10 points. His stats just went down all the way. Kylo Quinn. I don't think Pacers should trade anyone this season. They should just kind of roll with it. But I think they should definitely sign Sabonis, have Miles Turner, Oladipo. The question is Oladipo gonna come back as strong as he is? Because this injury is really hard to come back. You lose all of athleticism. Maybe not all, because given his age, 26, he might still. But this is kind of like Derrick Rose situation. His injury will lead to another injuries, I think, unless he's something changes in his body. But he's proven that he gets injured a lot, especially in the knees. So if I'm a Pacers, I don't know. I don't really know what to do, because this season Pacers are playing great. Oladipo, he's had minor injuries, but the prospect of the future, like they could sign Mike Conley for Collison, or Oladipo. They could sign Mike Conley or some other guys, but now the future doesn't look that good. We're actually gonna play the game against the Warriors. Can Pacers remain the top team without Oladipo? That's the big question. I don't think so. I think the defense suffers, and on the offensive end, I mean, who's really gonna step up without Oladipo in the team? Bojan will get paid. The situation, they have so many guys on 1 year contract. Like, do you really want to invest in the same guys with when you are not sure Oladipo is gonna be healthy? As for the playoffs go, they still gonna give teams a hard time to beat them. Like, imagine if Pacers and Boston or Philly match up. I think it's gonna be, to be honest, I think it's gonna be a first round exit for them. But yeah, you have Sabonis is playing like really good. He's so good fit for the team. And I can see so many teams go out for him this season. So crazy. Like, they invested in Miles Turner. Collison. I think if the Pacers want to keep the team, they don't resign Collison, and they try to sign better point guard. Collison is just too small. Like, he can be exposed in the playoffs. They should sign like Mike Conley would be a great fit, but the problem is then I lost the track of what I was saying. But what I will probably do is run Tyreek Evans on the point guard. He has proven that he is a point guard. His best years are at point guard. So I will run Tyreek Evans at the point guard spot, Oladipo at shooting guard, try to resign Bojan, Sabonis, Miles Turner, and then just try to sign some bench players. Father is young, you have to give him money. I think he's really quality. Father is young, yeah. Also, like, I don't know, it's really hard. I don't think Indiana have any ambitions of being the top team, because whatever you do, you still gotta beat the Celtics, the Raptors. That's just not gonna happen. So they just gonna be the team for the next 2-3 years, which makes the playoffs, makes maybe a second round, but doesn't really do anything special. Maybe just to sell playoff tickets. As a free agency go, I don't see any stars joining Pacers. Like Kevin Durant, he just won't sign with the Pacers. There's just too small of a market. Like, no offense to Indiana Pacers fans, but Durant won't sign for you. I don't see Kawhi going to you. Kyrie, no. You just can hope to sign like good quality, someone like Aaron Gordon maybe, or Mike Conley, and hope that they will elevate the game in your team. But this was just a quick video just to on Oladipo situation, because it's really bad that he got hurt. Obviously for the league, for him, I mean, he was coming after a crazy good season. He was an all-star last year. It's sad to see that Pacers, just kind of their future just went in a second. So I got a question for you. What would, if you are, imagine you are a GM of the Pacers, and I want you to tell me, what do you do? Do you still try to make the playoffs? I mean, it's too late to tank. What do you do in the off season? Do you try to make this team better? Do you re-sign the key guys? Leave a like if you love Pacers, if you love Oladipo. Uh, Leave a comment to have a discussion with me. Like, if you are GM, what do you do? It's really hard. I know this. You see a lot of rebuilds on YouTube and stuff. They make things seem so easy. Just trade someone or something like that. Just draft Zion. But Pacers are in really bad situations. So let me know, what would you do? This has been Simon or Icelandic Hooper, and